Hello everyone, Pally here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Ground Muradin is in our sights today because he received some substantial changes in the newest patch. He is another recipient of a Mythic quest, and this one is tied into his auto attacks, but he needs to auto attack anyone that is stunned, slowed, or rooted. And if he does that, he's going to get some big buffs to his Q ability. If he's able to land 50 strikes upon targets, he is going to be able to stun multiple targets if they line up for his Q ability and reduce the cooldown a little bit by going in and auto-attacking. His big mythic reward for hitting 200 targets is a big range increase, along with a width increase on the stun. It's also going to pierce every enemy it comes into contact with. There are some talent changes to go along with this. One of my favorite talents was moved from level 7 to level 1 now. That means you could Give Him the Axe along with Skullcracker. These two talents used to be in contention with each other. Even though we have the baseline Q quest, I decided to not do a Q build today. I kind of wanted to see what my sustain and control felt like in the game, and I wanted to see how the replacement for rewind works. We lost a generic talent yet again, and in its place, we get the Mountain King. It gives you all the same benefits, I guess. You get multiple charges of your Thunderclap and your jump, but you're missing out on one of the key elements that used to make Muradin, the double stun to keep a target planted in the spot that you found them. All in all, I think these changes are interesting. I am curious to see what you guys think down in the comments, so don't be shy. Let me know. If you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that like button for us, and let's jump into today's game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, find ourselves in the Tomb of the Spider Queen. The friendly team today: Muradin, Amazing Daniels, Sonia, Lucio, and Vala. The enemy team: Nova, Balaze, Sergeant Hammer, Falstad, and Thunder. We are going to try some of Muradin's talents were moved around. You are very incentivized to punch slowed and stunned enemies with his new Mythic quest. So it's going to be our goal today to punch as many slowed and stunned enemies as we can. Kill him. I think the combo should be fairly straightforward. We jump in.
More kills for the rest of us.
We W. We land a stun. We land a perfect body. But basically, I need to punch a lot of people. What are my milestones here? I need 50 auto attacks, and then our Stormbolt will pierce an additional target. I can play off of Nova decoys like it ain't shit, and that would be no problem. I also am Muradin, so that damage I just took doesn't matter at all. Any second or second wind will kick in, and I'll be back in fighting form, no problem. We are going to need more of a presence down in the bottom lane, as the enemy team is just shoving that Sergeant Hammer where the sun don't shine right now. Stun is out. I'm going to jump in and slow too. Tyrande lands her stun, and then we are dead. Oh. Unless Sergeant Hammer unsieges for some reason. Okay. Okay. Sippy Cup is rolling. I'm going to move around to the other side. We do have some decent options for stopping potentially threatening auto attackers, and we might be looking into some of those talents this game as well. Stuns out. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Jesus. I'll just go this way. See it. Goodbye. Looks like we have two members of our team trying to stack up the Asmodan right now, which makes sense until he kind of hits that damage threshold where he can do it on his own. And then I think we just want to have as many people down bot as we can. Just let my health come back. I'm here. There is also a talent at level 1 that makes this part of the waiting for your cooldown significantly easier to deal with as well. Decent body blocks on Sergeant Hammer as they try to spin around us. We're up to 12 stacks so far. I'm going to grab Thunderburn. Hitting an enemy hero with Thunderclap triggers a second explosion at the same location. If Sergeant Hammer isn't moving, it's going to be one of our most reliable ways of dealing damage to them. And it's going to slow them down quite a lot and slow down their attack speed quite a lot, so we can get in position and do stuff like that. We're up to 17 stacks now. Probably not worth chasing any further. Let me get some health regen going as we turn in here as well. So 50 targets, Stormbolt pierces an additional target, and Muradin's basic attacks reduce the cooldown by 0.5 seconds. Upon hitting 200 targets, Stormbolt's range is increased by 50%, with increased by 100%, and now it pierces all targets. That's going to be very difficult to do. Tyrande for the enemy team looks a little overextended. We're going to jump in, slow her down with a Thunderbolt, land the stun soon after, and make sure we are not in hers to get taken down. Team? We're still here, right? Muradin is going to be stunned as he tries to dip away, and we are going to eat that tower damage. No problemo. If my Thunderclap isn't down, Tyrande heals every time she basic attacks, so I do think she'll be able to outpace my damage. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, look who's come back, sitting in the middle of the lane once again. Looking for a picnic basket, I think. Unsiege has already been used, so we're going to jump in the way and land the stun on the way out. Oh, no.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, no. Maybe stop doing that. Or maybe keep doing it. You know, who am I to say? We're at 24 stacks right now, and I'm very excited that we're able to combo our level 1 and 7 together now. These used to be on the same tier. Every third basic attack against the same target deals 90% bonus damage and does a mini stun against that target as well. This is the real Nova. I thought. That is the real Nova! This one! I'll get your butts. Don't you worry. Going for oh, got pushed away, unfortunately. Sippy Cup is available again. It's going to bring us up to a pretty decent mana percentage. Enemy team is shoving middle and bottom at the moment. Tyrande with the stun on me. That's going to be a very reliable stun for her if I'm not careful. And I don't want her to get too many free stacks off that. She's up to 5 so far. She's knocking my Tyrande attempt out of the water. Friendly team does manage to turn in their butts, and these are going to be moving across the map. Let me get some free stacks off of that fake Nova. All we got to do is press our W and auto attack. Blaze is a little far up here. Let's see how he reacts to this. Hey, bud. Can't stay too much longer, but there's my autos. Oh no, Lucio! That is real Nova. I don't think we can do anything about it. Siege is happening here. Sonya's taking bottom as we speak. That's what I like to see. I feel like I've been pretty aggressive with diving people within reason. Maybe I could have taken third helping or third breakfast or whatever it's called at level 1 for more health sustain. But I feel like, you know, if there's an opportunity to jump on someone, I've been doing it. I'm only at 35 stacks as we're hitting level 10. Feels a little low. I thought I'd be a little bit further along at this point. Obviously, if our stun is piercing targets and we're able to hit more people easier, it'll be easier to stack.
Oh, choose a talent.
I am thinking about going Haymaker this game just for the hammer. But it would be easier to stack with Avatar for sure. I'll do Avatar. Real Nova is... I don't know. That was one of her decoys there in the bush. Knocked back by the enemy team's hammer as we stun the air Muradin. I'm going to turn in. We do have some decent sustain options as we progress into the late game as well. That's real. She's dead. Especially since we picked Avatar. We could get Stone Form here if we need more healing. Ooh, just missed Tyrande. 13 more stacks and we are going to have that pierce. I guess I'll just fight. Stay on him. And we're out. 5 more stacks. Sippy Cup is available. I'm going to grab it. Enemy team Sergeant Hammer has been taken down. Blaze potentially looking for a turn-in. Go ahead, pop Avatar. Oh, are we about to get gusted? No? What? Okay. We did it! First milestone is here! All right! I'm gonna stay in. I'm a chocolate god. I have nothing to worry about. Free stacks, free stacks, free stacks. Free stacks, free stacks. Oh, gotta go. Sergeant Hammer. If they have the big fucking gun, I'm in trouble too. They decided not to shoot it. Good. Good, 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 good. Get this vision out of here. Sippy Cup is ready in 60 seconds, so I am going to need some globes. That was a decoy moving through. That must be the real one. We were just hit by... that's another decoy. It's just hit by a Tyrande owl. We have a Daniel moving up here, and I want to support him, so I'm just going to sneak right by this wall. Sergeant Hammer is still sieged up top. I'm going to get healing static. Could have gotten a stun there. Healing static. Muradin heals 5% of his maximum health for each hero hit by Thunderclap. I'm going to pivot into something pretty fucking tanky here, I think. I wasn't too sure what my plan was going to be going into this game. But if I can sustain myself more without the friendly team having to worry about me, then that's going to be real nice. Hey, bud. Were you trying to leave? Avatar? Just eat it. And now I have to leave. Regen Globe? I could heal off of this decoy. Quite a lot. I have Dwarf Toss to go over the wall too if we want to engage here. I don't know if they can see me. I'm going. I even had my input disrupted. Sergeant Hammer shoved me back there. I lost my Q stun, but I was able to cast it again. All right. Oh, shit. Just missed the stun on Blaze. Luckily for us, he moved himself back in. Unluckily for us, Vala was deleted by that Tyrande follow-up. Her improved Hunter's Mark was just used, or her Hunter's True Shot Aura, that's what it's called, was just used. I do have one more slow to maybe help my friends leave, but I think that's going to be... oh, free stacks! It's going to be about it for my peeling. We're still totally fine, though. We could walk away from this all day. So we're at 72 stacks on its hammer time now. If the friendly team is going for that camp, which it looks like they are, I'm just going to make sure that I'm in between them and the enemy team. Free stack. Oh, I didn't W. Are you real? Okay, they got the other camp. She's just sending decoy after decoy at me. I don't think she knows that that counts as a hero. Hi. Should get healed plenty. Jumping out of that stun. We're totally fine. I'm going to go for stone form here. Pop an avatar. Jumping ahead. Big ass slow. Stun missed Tyrande, but I'm going to stay on her with autos. She's stunned by the Sonya Leap, and there was my Skullcracker. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Beautiful. Middle is getting pushed out by the enemy team. This is why we picked the activatable here for Stone Form. You activate to heal Muradin for 30% of his maximum health. When we jump into Avatar and then use that, we get to heal for even more. It's a really, really good synergy if you're going for Avatar. The enemy team mostly pushed out here. The stun does not connect. There are some interesting Q options as well for Muradin, where you could go for some more PvE focused damage if you wanted to in this scenario. I'm gonna stun that. Jump to backline. Oh, he's isolated as fuck. He's been surrounded. I have 3 seconds left on leap, and I would love to jump for that. Air Muradin. Actually, you made that choice too easy. Stun on Tyrande, totally locked down. The Mighty Gust from the enemy Falstad is not enough to save her. Sergeant Hammer with the extending range is sitting on core now. Oh, the enemy has had the objective this entire time. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but we did lose middle and top as we careened down the bottom lane, getting value there. We only lost tier 1 defensive structures, and we killed one of their tier 2s. So we have extra XP and catapults for the rest of the game, so I think it's worth the trade. Tier 1s aren't that big of a deal. Spider butts did just fall in front of me. I could have definitely gathered those. Enemy team is chasing after Arvala quite far, and she's not able to make it away. Hi. Anyone want to fight me? I'd really like it if you did.
Little spiders, destroy them.
Falstad with the lightning rod on me is going to back up. Tyrande and Blaze hit. Tyrande isolated. Jumping in. Avatar. Stun. Drop a slow in his way, too. He's dead, right, boys? Boys? I didn't think I needed to turn around. Oh, good dunk top. Oh, what is your stacks, Mr. Daniel? 349. Nice. Enemy team got another turn in. I won't allow that. Not on my watch. They don't have a healer or their front line, so we can contest whichever of these spiders we want, and they shouldn't be able to do too much about it. We have 50 seconds until Avatar is going to be ready for us to use again. Enemy team's Nova is top. Should have started with the stun. I started with the W instead. I was already in range. It just would have landed. Couldn't have missed. I'm good. Saw my trait. Chilling. I could heal off of that Nova decoy if we really wanted. They don't know I'm here. Stun out on Hammer. We're slowing Hammer. Falstad got hit with it. Block that charge forward. Stay on him. I have Avatar if we need it, if this fight continues. I would very much like to turn in. Got 24 butts. Some more I can take down here. Are we piercing 2 targets? Or just 1 target? 1 pierce? Our initial target and then 1 pierce? Yes. So Rewind got removed from Muradin, and in its place we got the Mountain King, which I do think will give me quite a lot of sustain here. But we can't deny the fact that most people were taking Rewind for the fucking stun, and it feels really bad that it's not there. However, that being said, that felt like a lot of control still. That's pretty cool. Hey, you thinking about charging in, or? Oh my god! It's the crater! Well, we've got spiders moving in middle and bottom right now. Air Muradin has just taken the nearest barrel roll out of this zip code. The sun has landed, so has the W, and he has nowhere to go. I think Muradin's just fine. I think he's going to be just fine.
MVP.
The Daniel. 44% of team fight damage soaked. Man, I still didn't get as many stacks as I was hoping. I was trying to run it down, dude. I was really trying to run it down. Talents we went for in today's video. Give him the axe, Thunderbird, and Skull Cracker. Like I said, I love that I can use these 2 talents together. They used to compete in the same talent tier, and this one was always my favorite, and I knew it wasn't the one I was supposed to be taking, so I like both of them. I really, really like that. Avatar at level 10. Haymaker would have been great for the Sergeant Hammer. I just wanted to be able to move in and tank more, and then we built the rest of our talents with that mentality in mind, with Healing Static, Stone Form, and Mountain King. Mountain King lets you use your W 4 times, and it's 20% of your health back. That's gonna do it for today's video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I love tanking. I miss when I was just a simple tank player. Give me glimpses. I liked it. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you again very soon.